which decision is made.
All right, pretty dismal. A judge now is set to hear arguments over whether to lift a gag order that's in place in the criminal case against Bryan Kohberger. Media outlets are pushing for the release of all case documents after Kohberger pled guilty to murdering 4 University of Idaho students earlier this month. Let's go ahead and bring in Josh Ritter. He's a Fox News contributor, prosecutor and defense attorney. Josh, take a look at this from the media companies who are making the case for the gag order to be lifted. They say these non-dissemination orders have been predicated on a singular justification: preservation of Mr. Kohberger's right to a fair trial. But Mr. Kohberger's change of plea and the terms of his plea agreement have rendered that justification moot. In the absence of this justification, the non-dissemination order's infringement on the First Amendment, is impermissible. So essentially they're saying there's no trial, there's nobody that we need to keep neutral on this anymore. Why is it still in place?
They make an excellent point, and I think it's right. I think it's time. This case has existed under an extremely strict gag order for far too long. There's been a lot of conspiracy theories that have come out of it, a lot of conjecture that's come out of it, and I think it's about time that we start to know exactly what took place and some of the investigation that was done. And perhaps we'll get to some of the answers that we've all been so curious about. But the point being made by the media group is absolutely true. He's pled guilty. The case is over. There's no more concern about it affecting a trial. And so I think they make an excellent point. I do expect the judge to lift the order today.
Okay, interesting. So we'll be tracking that live here on Fox News Channel. Also want to make sure that while I have you, I ask you about this terrible American Idol's murder case. Happened out in L.A. This producer and her husband murdered in their home in the middle of the night. No known motive yet. Take a look at this. This is from LA's LAPD Lieutenant Guy Golan on the next steps to us today. We still don't know if the suspect drove to the scene or if he walked or if he took a bus or an Uber. We have a lot of legwork to show the suspect being at the residence other than simply surveillance video that we recovered from the house. We have the next 48 hours to do that. How crucial is gathering that evidence of, pictures of the lead up to the murder?
It's very important. I mean, it's one thing to identify the suspect, and it sounds like they've done that. They have surveillance, they have other forensic evidence, but they really need to fill out the story, because that's going to be a big question at trial as to why did this take place. Now, the ultimate answer may be that it is without a motive, that there is no reason why. He was suffering from, my understanding is, severe mental unrest, so it may just be that this was completely one of those nightmarish acts of random violence. But they do need to do the legwork, because this is an important case. You're talking about multiple murder, 2 homicides. You're talking about a home invasion that led to that murder. This is what we call special circumstance murder, where he would be eligible for life without parole, perhaps even a pursuit of the death penalty, though I don't think so given the circumstances of his mental health. But it's a very important case, and they need to do all the legwork that they can.
There is some reporting as well, I believe, that this suspect was familiar to police, to local police, in recent months and years. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, that's a real problem. There's reports that neighbors were aware that he was having problems. They heard yelling coming from the home constantly. Apparently, police had been out to that location more than once, though he had only been arrested one time. That's something that we're going to need to get to the bottom of, too, as to why was this person, not under some sort of more severe care, perhaps a lockup facility? How did he have access to weapons? Why was he still walking the street when he was obviously exhibiting signs of violence in the past? Something that people are going to want to have answers to.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, Josh, we know that you're going to continue to follow this case for us as it develops, as we will here on Fox News Channel as well. Thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.